All right, well, y'all know I like to start on time, so let's get with it. 6 o'clock sharp. We are ready to move. Okay. The boot camp rules are modifying the movements. Always listen to your body. You want to feel challenged. You want things to be challenging, but you also want it to be doable. And we definitely don't want anyone getting injured, okay? Let's warm up. Warm up is critical so that we don't get injured. So march it out, swing those arms, get movement in your body. Start to slowly elevate that heart rate, get that blood flowing. Hopefully you're not already too hot and sweaty, but if you are, that's okay. Just take it easy. This warm-up is really for people that have been sitting on their butt all day, like me. Been working on my laptop. Feel free to slow down the marching and pick the knees up even more. Feel the abdominals work as you pull those knees up. Swing those arms in opposition. Try to keep that chest up. This is probably the most exaggerated type of marching you ever do. Nobody really walks like this. If you do, I'm not judging you at all. You can walk down the street like this. All right, we're still lifting up our knees, and we're just going to change the arms to more kind of a knee pull. So think abs and still hip flexors. Just reaching those arms overhead. Open up that chest. Big reach and pull it down. Take it to the side. Open up those hips. So we're just doing limbering movements. If you have other movements that you prefer doing, definitely do it. If you just went for a 5-mile run, then you're probably warm up. You can skip this part. All right, a couple more, and then let's squat. Take the feet slightly wider than shoulder distance, toes and knees slightly turned out, and drop that butt back and down. So the first movement of a squat is your butt goes back, and then it goes down. It is not your knees going forward, and then you go down. All right, butt back. Keep the weight in your heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes at the bottom of the squat. I'm not telling you how low to sit into your squat. That's very personal. You can go as low as you like. You do want to feel some challenge in your quads. You should also feel in your butt as you stand. We're trying to keep that chest up, abdominals braced. So even though we're not directly working our abs right now, it doesn't mean we don't want to keep those abs braced. Yeah, keep going. Keep those knees and toes aligned with each other. Let's do about 3 more. I don't really count anything during the warm-up. And actually, I don't count anything at all because we do it based on time. All right, I will count the next move, though, is lunges. So with your feet hip distance apart, take a nice long stride back. We want to try to do the same number on each leg. So I'm squared up to the side here, but you can stay facing front. Bend that back knee down to about ankle height. Front knee tries to get that shin vertical. Basically, the front knee is really not going to try to shoot past that ankle. That's 5, 6, 7, abs tight, 8. Give me 4 more. And switch. Again, feet are hip distance apart. All right, you're not on a tightrope. And then lunges are initiated by bending the back knee down. Because sometimes if we think about the front knee bending, we just shift forward too much. We don't want it to be a forward shift. We want to just drop straight down. Four more. The also a nice hip flexor stretch here. Good, let's take those arms down to the floor. Keep that front leg back. And find your high planks. Really warm up your abdominals here. Your abdominals, your butt muscles are squeezing, your quads are squeezing. If your elbows are locked straight, soften your elbows a little bit. Get the work into the muscles of the arms instead of your elbow joint. All right. Couple more breaths. Feel free to drop to your knees as well. And then we're going to do some push-ups just to warm up the shoulder area. So I'm going to take my hands wider than the mat here, wider than my shoulders. Couple options of doing push-ups. You can do what I call kneeling push-ups. So my butt is over the knees. I lower my chest towards the floor, right in between my hands, like this. All right, it's called kneeling push-ups. Your goal with push-ups is to try to get your elbows to about 90 degrees each time. If that feels like it's a little too easy, you can walk your hands forward. Notice that my butt shifts forward. These are called knee push-ups, not kneeling, but knee. And same thing, I bend my elbows to about 90 degrees. Chest lowers to elbow heights. The goal is to find the right push-up position where you feel challenged, all right, with getting the elbows bent to about 90 degrees. And you can also do it on your toes. The reason why is because if you're on your toes and bending just a couple inches, it's really not enough to strengthen and work those arm muscles. So again, main goal of developing the proper strength in the arm muscles and the chest is to try to get your elbows to nearly or as close to 90 degrees as possible. All right, let's get the workout started. First exercise. So as mentioned earlier, we're doing 40 seconds of work. That's the work interval, immediately followed by 20 seconds of rest. That's the rest interval. The whole thing counts as a minute of interval training, okay? So interval training has highs and lows. So you don't just count the highs. You count the high and the low, and that's one interval, high and low. So there's the work phase and the rest phase, and that builds 1 minute intervals. All right, reverse lunge, double pulse. So I'll show you the next exercise during the 20 seconds. We're doing 4 exercises in a row. Reverse lunge, double pulse. So you step back and pulse, and then you switch, step back and pulse. Down, pulse. So it's basically down, halfway up, down, all the way up. Down, halfway up, down, all the way up. Okay? And if you want to make it a jump, you could do down, halfway up, down, switch, down. You're already down, so you're halfway up, down, switch, halfway up, down. All right, so the challenge is that you don't come all the way up. The muscles stay loaded. Whoa, I almost tripped. All right, I made it. Here we go, starting with lower body work. So if you step back, 40 seconds, ready? Go. Step back, come halfway up, down, and then switch. Down, halfway up, down, switch. So you're not standing up on purpose. Keeps the work in the leg muscles. A jump switch, pulse, pulse, jump, pulse. Use your arms, jump. So this is the plyometric high-impact version. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself. I turn my head like this, but you don't want to turn your head. You want to finish straight on. I'm just trying to show the side view. All right, push-up shoulder tap. Okay. So you can do a push-up, and you tap the opposite shoulder. Push-up, tap. You do it on your toes. If you do it on your toes, take your feet wide. Push-up, tap. Push-up, tap. You do it on your knees. Bend those elbows to about 90 degrees. So we're trying to keep the shoulders and hips square to the floor. All right, so I'm not rotating my body when I tap. I'm just trying to stay facing the floor, which really challenges my abdominals, right? And your core muscles a lot more. You really have to work to maintain that square to the floor with one hand off the ground. Oh, I thought it would never ring. All right, squat. So we're gonna pretend we're gonna grab a basketball down here and we're gonna shoot it. I know that's not how you shoot basketballs. It's just how we're gonna imaginary shoot it. So you grab the basketball, shoot it. Shoot. Ready? If you wanna jump it, you jump, shoot. Jump shot. Or you can come to your toes like this. See how I come off my heels? Get low, get high, keep the chest up. Try to keep your eye gaze up. You don't need to look down at the imaginary ball. So touchdown, grab the ball. Whether or not you actually touch the floor is up to you. Take the feet wide, jump squat. You should definitely feel your heart rate getting higher and higher. And harder to talk, harder to breathe. That's called the work. Work, work, work. Nice, nice job. All right, we're doing some abs. Woo. Fourth exercise in this 4 exercise round is your resit. So hands can be back here. As you do this, hands can be forward.
Ready?
Or you can try to straighten your legs a little more like this. That's hard. Woo. I'll just do this. Or maybe this. Open and close. Open and close. Keep your abdominals really drawn in. There's a slight curve in your spine. That's normal because you gotta flex your spine a little bit to work your abs. Your quads are probably on fire too from all those squat jumps and lunges. And we're still working them in these abs. All right, you get a minute. Whew. So that's a 4 minutes interval block, right? 40, 20, 40, 20 times 4. And then get a whole minute rest. We're gonna do that again. Wait, are we?
Ready?
What's the workout? Ignore that. That's just me keeping track of the minute. Oh, I know what we're doing. We're okay. We're moving on to the next thing. We come back to some of these during the Tabata at the end. So we have 25 seconds left of this rest. This next exercise is a touchdown here, up, touchdown, reach, touchdown, reach, touchdown, reach. I'm actually coming onto my toes, right, like this. If you want to make it a jump, sorry, don't land like that. Land right in it like this. Ready? All right, non-jumping version. Non-jumping version. Down, up, jumping version. Down, up, up. It's like you reached into the ankle and you pulled out a sword or a knife and you're brandishing it. May the force be with you. Pull out your lightsaber because you keep in your ankle, right? Try to keep it moving. If you are jumping and you want to go into non-jumps halfway through, that's okay. That's okay. As long as you're feeling challenged. 2 push-ups, 8 mountain climbers. You know, I do this combination sometimes, and I hate it. Anyways, you do 2 push-ups, and then you're gonna come off your knees.
Ready?
And do 8 mountain climbers. Okay? You can count it how you want. 2 push-ups. Run for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you do mountain climbers, keep your butt down. Keep it at shoulder height. Think about the plank. And if you don't feel like counting to 8 or whatever, just do a bunch of mountain climbers. The whole point is to break up the push-up, but still be working your core. So we're still in that plank position as we do these mountain climbers. Feel your arm muscles. God, I'm so winded. Jeez. All right. More squat jumps. Jeez. Who decided to do like squat jumps? Here's the challenge. Instead of using your arms to swing, keep the arms overhead. All right, so I'm taking away your ability to use the arms to swing. Like this. Jump or no jump. Try to keep those arms overhead. Try not to let the chest drop too much. It drops a little bit, a little tilt, but not too much. The wider your feet, the less the tilt. It's very challenging. Keep those arms overhead. I feel your pain. Jumps or no jumps? Okay, that's the third exercise. Oh, we're just getting right through this. Flutter kicks. Fourth exercise. Pretty leg dominant. Here we are, flutter. You want to have your low back indented. So it helps to have your shoulder blades and head off the ground. Option, have it higher, have the head down. Okay? Find the angle that challenges you, but make sure your lower back's protected and you're working your abs. This is the fourth exercise, so you get another minute rest after this. 10 seconds. If you hear that knocking, that's what 10 seconds is. It means speed up, push forward, don't slow down, definitely don't stop. All right, take your minute. Take your minute. We better not be doing too many squats anymore. What's this? Jeez. How are you doing? Okay.
Ready?
Nice, nice, nice. So, this next one does take a little bit more space. So, I'm in a lunge here. I walk forward one, and then I pivot. And I walk forward again, and I should be pivoting, hopefully the other way. Pivot. Oh no, I gotta do 2 steps. And then you pivot. 2 steps, and pivot. So I take step left, step right, and turn. Step right, step left, and turn. So you should be alternating. If that's too confusing, we have 20 seconds, and then it starts. If that's a lot, you can do the forward and back like this. All right. But you do want to make sure that you kind of switch too. So it's not just the same leg movement.
Ready?
So I'll tell you the halfway point. All right, here we go. So I walk my right. I walk my left. And I turn. So you should always be stepping forward with a different lead leg. And I do realize, I'm sorry for those of you in a sort of a smaller place. Creep. By the way, you don't have to jump turn the way I was doing. You can just pivot on your feet and turn around. That's it. Burpees, our favorite thing. Burpee option, put those hands down and walk it back. Open up into that side plank on your knees or not on your knees. Go to the other side.
Ready?
And then walk or jump in. All right, let's move. Burpees. Push-up is always optional in a burpee. At least in my book. If you want to do some push-ups, do your push-up. Find that quick side plank. Quick open. If you want to do double the push-ups, you can do the push-up here, plank, plank, push up, feet in, feet out, push up. Again, these side planks, work your obliques, challenge your coordination, and break up the burpees. Otherwise, if we're doing burpees nonstop, which is fine, if you want to do burpees nonstop, please do it. But it's just options. All right, we're gonna do a speed skater jump option. So go speed skater, 1, 2, 3, 4, and jump. Or speed skater nonstop. You should be jumping on different sides. Up. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I'm jumping on the right. Going left, right, left, right, left. Oh, 5 speed skaters. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or nonstop. Nonstop works for me too. What is a speed skater? It's like really lateral running, right? Like you're gliding on ice. You gotta get low. You gotta use your arms. All right, and adding in that optional jump. Okay, ab time. It's all about the reverse march. So you bend your knees, push into the floor, raise your hips, or
Ready?
you can do it leg straight. Leg straight, legs bent. I basically kind of use a little bit of the straightening of the leg to give a little bit of momentum and assistance of lifting my hips. If you feel that you are using too much momentum, you don't feel your abs, then don't use that kick movement. Just keep your knees bent. Push into the floor and get those tailbones off the ground. Get the low back off the ground. All right. Wow, time is just flying by. 4 exercises, 4 exercises.
Ready?
You get a whole minute now. That's that minute rest. Next exercise. I know it's a lot. Giving you a lot of different stuff. By the way, if you'd rather do lunges when I'm doing squats, do it. If you'd rather do squats when I'm doing lunges, do it. If you'd rather be doing push-ups while I'm doing lunges, the answer is do it. We're here to work out together, motivate each other to work out. I'm giving you exercise ideas, giving you some variety and options. But ultimately, it is your workouts. All right, so we have about 30 seconds left of this rest. We're going to go into a sumo squat and then into a curtsy. And the trick here is that we never really straighten our legs. So it's bent. You have 15 seconds. Bent, bent, bent. It's almost like I'm in this like 4-foot tall room and my head cannot go through the ceiling. That's what's really going to challenge the muscles, okay? If you don't want to do curtsy lunges, you can go back like this. Lunge and back. All right, let's work. Let's work. Curtsy lunges is just a variation of the lunge that involves some external rotation of the hips. That's the difference. External rotation of the hips. Your hips are already externally rotated in the wide sumo squat, right? My toes and knees are facing out to the corners. So it kind of just makes more sense to do a curtsy lunge from this position, because to do a straight back lunge, you kind of have to pivot your foot forward and square it up. All right, try really hard not to stand up. Try to be short, 4 feet tall. That's it, no height. Great. 20 seconds, take that rest. Tricep push-up. So you do triceps, hands wide. Triceps.
Ready?
Hands narrow. All right? You can do it on your knees or toes. So again, feet wide, elbows tight to the body, taking hands wide, chest. Back to narrow, hands underneath the shoulders. Walk it out, walk it in. That's the difference between tricep-focused push-ups and chest-focused push-ups. You can do triceps, which are harder on your knees, and then go wide onto your toes, right? Lots of options here. Hopefully you felt the difference between the triceps and the chest. All right, we're gonna do layups. So if you have ever done a layup, you take a step. You're supposed to say 2 steps, right? And then you shoot like this. All right, so you go step, shoot, step, shoot, step, shoot, step, shoot. I'm not even a left-handed shooter. I step with one leg, I shoot with the other hand and leg. Step, shoot. Lateral step, shoot. Non-jumping version. It's like your elbows and knees are connected. Get low, get high. Get low, get high. It's hard to jump really high if you don't bend into the knees first. First of all, I don't play basketball. So this whole motion feels like, in a sense, awkward, but it also helps me develop a little bit of coordination patterns that I'm not used to doing. All right, we're gonna plank. This is our ab exercise. From here,
Ready?
down dog and reach for the toe. Plank, pike, plank, pike. What I want you to think about during the pike is that you're pulling your belly button up and in. Pull your belly button up to initiate the pike. Pull up. And you should feel a nice little hamstring stretch too, because you're going into a down dog. If you prefer holding a plank like this for the entire 40 seconds, which I will admit is much more challenging, but so much more boring. Feel free to do that. Okay, we are at the halfway point. Actually, we're not. We're a little bit more than halfway point. So I have picked
Ready?
specific exercises. Let me stop this here. I have picked specific exercises to do for the Tabata round. Tabata, if you recall, is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. I'm only picking 2 exercises of each of the 4 categories we did. So pretty much, I hate to tell you this, but I didn't pick any of the abs. All right, so that means the first one, we're gonna do that jump shot and the shoulder tap. So quick reminder, you pick up the ball down here and you shoot. That's the first exercise, 20 seconds. It's such a short amount of time. I want you to go as fast as you can. All right, and then during that 10 seconds, just drop to the ground, push up, tap, push up, tap. All right, and then after that 10 seconds, which is really short, you get back up and do those squats. Are you ready? How come? Oh, okay. I was like, somebody better nod. That's right. Thanks, Lee. Reach hand is ready. Okay, here we go. 20 seconds. This is going to be over before you think about it.
3,
so just go,
2,
go, go.
1.
Go.
Tabata.
Go, go, go. Only 20 seconds. It's half the length of what we just did. You crushed the 40 seconds. So I know you can crush this 20 seconds. Breathe.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Rest. Okay. I hate this Tabata timer because it doesn't ding. It just says rest. Get into the floor.
3,
Here we go.
2,
Let's do it.
1.
Tap.
Tabata 2.
1 push up. Tap the opposite shoulder. Make it as quick as you can with good technique. We're just alternating between these 2 exercises. So right after this, you're getting ready for your squats again.
3,
2, 1.
Rest.
Rest. Can you guys hear her?
3, 2,
Here we go.
1. Tabata 3.
Second round of the pair. There's 4 rounds total. 20 seconds times 8. Or really, it's 30 seconds times 8. For 4 minutes. Already, there's only 3 seconds left.
3, 2, 1.
See how quick it is?
Rest.
And by the time you even get to the mat, she's like, 3, 2, 1, go.
3,
Here we go.
2, 1. Top it off 4.
Try to have your knees at least a distance apart, or your feet. As tempting as it is to hold your breath, don't hold
3,
your breath.
2, 1.
All right,
Yes.
stand up, stand up, stand up. So the challenge of Tabata is that short intervals with
3,
really, really short
2,
rest.
1.
Really, really
Top
short
it off
rest.
5.
So you don't actually get a full recovery. So that's where you get really fatigued. Remember, your heart is also a muscle. So I'm gonna work
3,
that heart muscle.
2, 1.
Push-ups.
Rest. 3, 2, 1. Top it off 6.
It's short, it's short. Try to keep moving.
3,
Toes or
2,
knees.
1. Rest.
Okay. Last one of each. You'll never see this exercise again today.
3, 2, 1. Top it off 7.
Tell Kevin he should be really jealous. He's not in this workout right now. Nice, nice, nice.
3,
You got this.
2, 1. Rest.
Last 20 seconds of these push-ups. Whew. You get a whole minute break after this. No,
3,
a whole
2,
60 seconds.
1. Top it off 8.
Do one more. Just tell yourself. One more. One more. You can do it.
3, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Our timer is complete. Ah. We're just doing, 3 more rounds after that. 3 more Tabatas. I'm going to tell you the next 2 exercises. So again, these are picked from the ones we did earlier. And if you don't want to do what I picked, go ahead and do anything. Like, just keep it moving. If you want to do some abs, do some abs. All right. All right. So what do we do here? We're doing squat jumps with arms overhead, and then the 2 push-ups and 8 mountain climbers. Man, this sucks. That's this one. By the way, I don't blame you if you want to do some lunges. So yeah, I didn't realize I put so many squats in this. So if you want to do this lunge one, as opposed to, actually, let's do it. I'm changing it up right now. I was like, why am I doing so many squats? Who wrote this? I don't know why I did it.
Get ready.
We're doing lunges. But if you want to do squats like this, go for it. All right, we're doing this lunge.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Top it on 1.
Pulse, switch, or step it back. Step it back, okay? Pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, switch.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, this is the push-up 2 with the mountain climbers. If you want to do non-stop mountain climbers, you can.
3, 2, 1. Top
Keep
it
your
on
butt
2.
down. Mountain climbers, break it up with a couple push-ups. Try to keep it moving. Got 20 seconds.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
So basically what I picked are the exercises that I felt like would elevate our heart rates the fastest.
3,
Because we only got 20
2,
seconds.
1. Top it off. 3.
So abs don't really raise your heart rate, which is one of the reasons I put it in as the fourth exercise. It does burn the muscle out in 40 seconds though. But 20 seconds is usually too short to really burn your abs or
3,
muscle out
2.
and get the heart
1.
rate up.
Rest.
All right. In case you wonder what my logic is, because I do have some.
3, 2.
Let's go, mountain climbers.
Top it off. 4.
So again, if you want to do any substitutions, of course, do it. I recommend doing exercises that get your heart rate up.
3, 2, 1. Rest. 3, 2, 1. Top it off. 5.
Halfway done, halfway done. We're halfway done with this particular Tabata. We're more than halfway done with the entire
3,
workout of today.
2, 1.
Okay?
Rest.
You're doing good. You're doing good. You've lasted this far. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
3, 2, 1. Top it off. 6.
If you like push-ups more than mountain climbers, do 4 push-ups. Less mountain climbers. Or non-stop mountain
3,
climbers.
2, 1. Rest.
Oh, I quit before timer.
3, 2, 1. Top it off. 7.
I just look at this wine rack and keep myself motivated.
There you go.
Just kidding. It's not wine that motivates me. Or is it?
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Last one for this round. We got a whole minute rest afterwards. Mountain climbers.
3, 2, 1. Top it off. 8.
Butt stays down. I'm not even counting. I'm just doing as many mountain climbers as I feel like.
3, 2, 1. Your
Okay.
timer is complete.
Take a break. If you haven't been getting water, definitely get some now. Because our work interval is double the length of the rest interval, the heart rate should just keep getting higher and higher. But now during this minute, let it come down.
I just needed that thing to come back to freeze that.
All right.
Fight with it.
So we're doing that 5 speed skater. And again, feel free to do nonstop speed skater. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you're not doing the jump, I just do nonstop speed skater. Don't forget to use your arms and stay loaded in your legs. So keep your knees bent. And then we're doing burpees. All right, in 20 seconds, if we do burpees with the side plank, you pretty much won't get to maybe, we're gonna do 2 burpees. So if you wanna break it up because you only wanna do 2 burpees, which is fine, then do the side plank. Or if you wanna try to get through more burpees, then just cut out the side plank. Again, make it your own. Let's do this.
Get ready.
Okay. Speed skater and the optional jump.
3,
2, 1, go.
Top it on. 1.
Use those arms, stay low. You ever seen speed skating on TV on the Olympics? They're staying so low
3,
to the ice
2,
to
1.
reduce drag, I think.
Rest.
Actually, I don't know, you shouldn't quote me on it. Burpee time. Remember, you can walk it back
3,
instead of jumping it
2,
back.
1.
And you can do it
Top
without
it off
push-ups.
2.
Yeah, jump back like this, up. That's a burpee. No push-ups. If I want to add a push-up, push-up. You can even add a jump at the end, like this. Jump. Lots of burpee variations.
3,
I'm sure you are all
2,
familiar with.
1. Rest.
So find the burpee you hate the least.
3,
Speed
2,
skater.
1. Top it off 3. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Part of the trick really is using those arms. The arms are right around the heart. So using those arms helps elevate
3,
the heart rate too.
2, 1. Top it off 4.
Any burpee variation you want, more push-ups or more squats. Burpees are a combination of all those things.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
I don't know if I can talk anymore.
3, 2, 1. Top it off 5.
Y'all are secretly relieved that I can't talk anymore.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
It's not over yet. Don't count, just do.
3, 2,
Burpees.
1. Top it off 6. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Now, last one of each. Last speed skater. Last burpee.
3, 2,
The end
1.
is
Top it off
here.
7.
Nice.
3, 2, 1.
I'm watching you guys.
Rest.
These are looking awesome. I know you're tired, and you're still pushing it. Very good, very good.
3, 2.
Last set of burpees. No
1.
more burpees after this.
Top it off 8.
Last burpees of the day. Keep those abs braced for the burpees.
3, 2, 1. Your timer is
When I hear the
complete.
3, I don't even go down for that last one. Oh my gosh. We're out of time. That's it. That's me not calculating time properly. So we're going to do a stretch. Well done, well done. All right, let the heart rate come back down. Release the heel. Just let that lower back twist. Let the arms fling around. Great job today. That's a tough one. We do a bunch of Tabatas at the end. We've got to stretch our quads and our hip flexors because definitely use a lot of quads today. If you don't feel the stretch, just pull it straight behind you. Try not to pull it behind your other butt cheek. All right, so from the front, you don't see me pulling it out to the side, pull it straight behind. You want to keep alignment in mind, even as you're stretching. Alignment doesn't just apply to when you're exercising during, the actual workout. And by the way, stretching should be a part of your workout. The warm up and the cool down stretch is a really important part of every workout you do. It prevents injury is pretty much the reason why you do it. But another reason why you stretch is because it prevents you from feeling super sore and stiff, right? When we work these muscles, here's your calf, Your hamstring, we're like contracting the muscle. So if this is your muscle, it shortens, contract, contract, contract. Every time you flex your bicep, it contracts. So you got to pull it back out and re-lengthen it. Otherwise, it just gets really tight. Stretch that other hamstring. Chill here. If you don't really feel it, just keep lowering your chest down toward your thighs. And if you still don't feel your hamstrings, if you're really flexible, you can actually just forward fold like this. Some days I can touch the ground with my legs straight, and some days I can't. And I'm sure as I get older, the days that I can't will increase. Open up that chest. Strength and flexibility, one of those things that you will lose if you don't constantly chase it, right? You got to work on building strength. You got to spend time on increasing your flexibility. Otherwise, it just goes away. It's just a fact of life. Good. Let's do a quick back stretch. Just feel a separation of the shoulder blades, tucking the tailbone under. And some big arm shuffles. I train clients that are over 70, and a lot of them are losing their range of motion. Like they can't raise their arms higher than this anymore. It's too much tightness. There's too much tension. Maybe there's an injury, lack of strength. So it's just really important that right now we're building strength, maintaining flexibility, so that we don't lose range of motion. All righty. Well done. Well done. Thank you so much for joining. We really, really appreciate it.